Why might you want some strategy tips in a game of Food Chain Magnate? Well, the game is about hiring and training staff in the fast food business, but any staff that you train require a salary at the end of the round. And if you don't make money, then you can end up having to fire some of your staff. But that means that next round is going to be even harder for you to make money, and you'll end up having to fire some more staff. So it can be a vicious circle leading into a bit of a downward spiral, and you players can end up having a negative experience. In this video, I'm going to show you two different ways that you can open a game of Food Chain Magnate, and I'm going to talk about which opening you might choose for a given situation. Also, the Ketchup expansion to the game changes these openings in a way that is really interesting, so we're going to look at that as well. This is Unfussy Board Games. I'm Terry O'Neill, and now let's have a look at these opening moves. In Food Chain Magnate, you start the game with no money or resources, so there's no point training any staff because you won't be able to pay them. All you start with is this one card, which represents you and your bright idea for a business. It allows you to play 3 cards, but you don't have any more cards. But it also allows you to hire one person, which means you can pick up a card. This person you're hiring, you better not tell them you're broke. It's under a trainee basis, you tell them. They won't be paid a salary until they get some training. And this is how your food chain empire begins. My last game of Food Chain Magnate lasted 11 rounds. And round 1 is always like this. You play your CEO, and that allows you to hire one card, and then the round is over. 10 more rounds to go. Okay, first up, let's talk about the recruitment girl strategy. This strategy avoids paying those salaries in the first few rounds. Okay, round 1, you hire a recruitment girl. Round 2, you play it and you hire a recruitment girl. You also have the hire from your CEO this round, and you hire a marketeer because he's going to help us start making some money. In round 3, you now have 3 hires at this point, and we need some management now because the CEO can only play 3 cards. But we have hit the milestone which gives us 2 management trainees. The game gives us a leg up at this point, so we can just get on this round and hire the staff we need to sell some food. So let's hire an errand boy and use the marketeer we played this round to market a drink. That way, next round there will be demand for a drink and we will have a drink to sell, which means we'll have some money. So let's hire a trainer and we can pay a salary next round. And with our third hire, we will get another marketeer. By round 4, we are making some money. We have a bucket full of milestones, and it feels like we have a game engine going here, and that is the recruitment girl strategy. The second strategy is to ignore trainees and go straight for the high-powered cards. We're going to get that guru. It is called the rush to guru strategy, though despite its name, this is a long-term strategy. It's going to take 3 rounds to get there. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. Round 1, we're going to hire a trainer. But why train someone? We don't have any money to pay a salary. Have faith, my friend. You'll see in a moment. Round 2, we hire a marketing trainee and train him to junior vice president. And we get a milestone, which means we can cover 3 salaries. I told you not to worry. So, round 3, we leave him on the beach and just play the same 2 cards again. This is a very slow start. We use the trainer to train the junior vice president to vice president, and we still have our hire, so let's hire a recruiting girl. Round 4, we train the vice president to guru. And we have those 2 hires this round as well. But this guru means that we can get other powerful cards. Our milestone only covers 2 more staff salaries though, so we're going to have to choose carefully. So round 5, you want to get a powerful marketeer and someone to get food and drink, just like the recruitment girl strategy did back in round 3. At this point, it's halfway through the game and you have not earned a single dollar, but you have the most powerful cards in the game, so it's time to hit the gas and start overtaking those other players. Other openings are possible, such as using your first hire for a marketeer. You might spy an opportunity on the board. You could even do errand boy first hire to corner the drinks market, but you would really need to know what you're doing. If you are doing the Guru Rush, you obviously want to put $300 into the game at the start to make it last longer. If you're playing against the Guru, you want to try and break the bank as soon as possible to end the game quickly. But which strategy should you go for? Well, pay attention to what the other players are doing. In the 3-player game, for example, there is only one guru, so if you start with trainer, then I might not want to get into a race with you, so I might go for recruiting girl. You want to beware of situations like this. Let's say you play a marketeer first hire, then the other 2 players could both hire recruiting girl, and then they could both go on and hire trainer, so now the other players have both got both milestones. Ouch! On the other hand, if a lot of players went for marketeer, then the recruiting girl strategy would be diminished because by the time they get there, a lot of the milestones would have been gone already. Right, it's time to have a look at how the Ketchup expansion shakes things up. This is really cool. First, you have the hard choices module. Remember how I said that 2 players could end up getting the benefits of both openings? Well, this removes that. It simply removes the milestones so that players have to go for one and only have the opportunity of getting one. Okay, now let's have a look at our openings that we discussed. Remember the recruiting girl strategy gave you 2 marketing trainees? Well, forget that. In Ketchup, you get an executive vice president. That is amazing. And as for the guru strategy, instead of ignoring 3 salaries, you get to ignore any number of salaries before you start making money. But the biggest change of all is for players who hire a marketing trainee first turn. The rewards for being the first to sell in round 3 are incredible, but for playing your marketing trainee in round 2, you get -2 distance the whole game and money for marketing. Not selling goods, marketing goods. So if the recruitment girl strategy and the rush to guru strategy got a boost in Ketchup, then the marketing trainee strategy gets a turbo boost, and it is now a really strong way to start a game of Food Chain Magnate. Now, wasn't that interesting? Well, if you think so, please consider supporting this channel. Just like the video or hit the subscribe button. Check out the Food Chain Magnate highlights video. It's much better than this one. Thanks for all of your encouragement so far, and I will see you in the next one.